Okay, you guys, it's a new broadcast. I think I'm live right now. Hopefully you guys can see me. If by chance you're watching the chat room or if you're in the chat room, oh, live. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I wanted to do a nice kind of like, it's not super late. I mean, 9 o'clock is prime time here when a lot of good TV shows might be starting, or if you're doing, apps like Netflix. That's what's so wild about movies now. You can just watch them anytime you want, pause, rewind, watch TV from the 60s, 70s, 80s. It's just mind blowing when you think of us older folks. Man, we had to wait all week to see Happy Days. I think in Santa Barbara where I grew up, I think Happy Days came on, oh God, I think it was on a Tuesday night. For some reason, I think Tuesday, 8 o'clock at night, California time, which is 11, what's the 8? Yeah, 9 o'clock here in Utah. But my God, at 11 o'clock at night, New York time. But back then they'd stagger it. Everybody in New York would see Happy Days 3 hours before us in California. So if you had a late night chit chat with a buddy, they could tell you all about Fonzie and Richie and Shortcake. See what's going on 3 hours in advance. So cheers. And I hope this is working out because I have a different webcam setup. And I'm going through Facebook through OBS. All right, this is a free software. It's kind of complicated. It took me a while to set up, but a good buddy of mine, David, said you need to learn how to do it, and it can kind of make things easier. I know how to go live on Facebook and have my face kind of down here. What's going on? But with this, I can switch screens, and I can make my face giant, or I can make it look like a little teeny pea. Like a little pea, not a pea that comes out my thing, but a little green one. You know those little things you put in your nose as a kid, and then your mom would have to get like a drill bit out in the garage and drill like into your nose to get the peas out. Did you guys have a crazy childhood like I did? Okay, I'm kidding. I make so much stuff up. I literally lie every video. I've got like 100,000 videos now about LiveGood. I don't know if I've told the truth in every video the whole way, like 100%. I really am full of crap, and I don't mind. It's kind of fun. So it's 9 o'clock here in Utah, and boy, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, clear over, with my biggest group. All right, so good morning. It is now officially not a holiday here. Well, you know what? I take that back. Some people will say that's not true, Cory. It's Labor Day until midnight. Midnight and a minute afterwards. So if it's 9 o'clock here, we have 3 more hours to celebrate Labor Day. And I really don't know where it originated from other than, people that work 9 to 5 for the government. They're exhausted after working 40 whopping hours a week. And they just needed to take time off. And then people that own their own business like me or you or people that have been into trucking or any type of business, you laugh when it's 9 to 5. You're like, you work 40 hours a week? It's like, oh, you're part-time then. That's how I've always looked at 40. But it's all good. If you work hard for the money, so hard for it, honey, but they better treat you right. That was a Donna Summer song, and she is one of my favorite disco divas. She had the best teeth, too. Every time she sang, I'd watch her and go, dang, that girl's got some sweet teeth. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of a demo and a little bit of a chit chat. First of all, I don't know if I made my webcam mirrored. And what I mean is if you look in your webcam or your cell phone in a selfie, like if you have a shirt on that says Nike, is it backwards? And right now, can you guys do me a favor? If you're watching live, can you tell me, number 1, can you see my video feed? Number 2, can you see me? And number 3, does my pink hat say Mama with an AC/DC logo? Or does it say AM, AM? Because if it says AM, AM, then I know that I did not mirror my image. And it looks kind of funny. I'm in reverse. But I hope I did it right. I'd like to know how to do this OBS. It is a massive pain in the butt to configure. But thanks to YouTube video, I watched like 12 different versions of how to set it up. And I know for a fact I can make this 50 times easier by my own tutorials. What I find out is when people do setup videos, and this is just like this is something to think about. When people do how-to videos, for some reason, they feel like they need to go so fast, like they have to hurry and get it done, or they blow up. Like a tutorial that might take 20 minutes, they try to do 10. They try to talk fast. The mouse is going here. They go, okay, click here, go ahead and click this stream, copy, paste, and then go here and hit apply. I'm sitting here going, well, where's the mouse? Half the time, they don't even have the recording where the mouse, you can see the little pointer thing go to where they're talking about. But you guys, if you're doing a how-to video, mellow the F out. Well, what are you, grounded and you snuck on the computer and you're going to get in trouble by dad because you're in your room in your pajamas and, okay, I got 4 minutes. Dad's outside watering the lawn. So I got to do a 20-minute video in 5 minutes because dad, he waters the lawn in 5 minutes from 10 to 10:05 every night. So I recommend just talk like this. Take your time and over-explain what you're doing. It's not going to hurt. You're going to be okay. And I think people will really dig your video. You'll get views if you monetize your channel. Boy, it's awesome. You know, I used to do a bunch of how-to videos for semi-truck driving, and Google, who owns YouTube, they got a hold of me and they started paying me an insane amount of money every month to do how-to videos of truck driving, shifting, exits, recommended advice on getting on the freeway and getting off and what to do and, stop light to stop light type accelerating. And it was just amazing. And they just said, your videos, you're just kind of cool. You're taking your time. You explain things like you're talking to maybe a third grader, a sixth grader. Now, sure, you don't want to talk like a baby and go goo-goo, but I think you guys know what I mean. You like videos that there's no rush. Sure, you want to get to the point, but man, mellow out. I would have easily figured this OBS. I'm thinking of the OB where a girl's got to go in and get a tune-up, if you know what I mean. But I hope that you guys can see me. And if you could put just a little comment and say, hey, Cory, we see you and we can hear you. And your hat says mama and not AM. Okay? All right. Well, good morning if you're on the other side of the planet. Because over here it's 9 o'clock. I'm kind of hungry. You know, I had a little bit of a dinner earlier. But I have a hankering. And I can't believe I'm hungry. I should be ashamed of myself. I've already eaten dinner. But anyway, hopefully you guys had din. You guys watching some cool stuff? You guys ready for NFL football here in America? And boy, if you're on the other side of the world, I don't know what you guys do over there. It might even be winter for all I know. I've always been told that Australia is wintertime when it's summer here and vice versa. But the coolest thing is our water, when we flush a toilet, it swirls to the right clockwise. I'm told that if you flush your toilet in Australia, it swirls to the left because of, I don't know, I guess gravity or the North Pole versus the South Pole or the east end versus the magnetic pull of the sun, or I don't know. I believe everything if it's on the internet. I really do. And it makes your life pretty crazy if you're that naive. But I wear a pink mama hat and I love it. It's my favorite hat, probably think, out of all my hats. This one gives me a good chuckle. So we're going to talk a little bit about LiveGood, and I'll do my best to just describe the opportunity and all this coming week. Today we did have a Monday off because of Labor Day, but the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm in no rush. I got a lot accomplished over the last couple days, and I want to dedicate myself to really coming up with a good step-by-step guide, not a system. I really don't want to be that guy that says, join my system, lock in, subscribe to all this stuff so I can make money off you guys, and then leave you hanging. And then sure, I make a few bucks, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that have $9.95 and they can really learn at an organic rate, take their time, and really understand what LiveGood is about, how cool it is to have a membership, to have access to a bunch of goods. And it's not going to be just vitamins, magnesium tablets. Sure, we got CBD oil, we have collagen, we have so many cool things. Amino acid punch, super reds and super greens. They make you feel good. But this is going to be a really cool opportunity for you guys if you're listening to me live, because as of September 4th, we got about 25 products, but we're going to have 150 to 200, and we're going to have all different avenues, all different categories, and you guys are going to be building downlines, membership, recruiting, like an Amazon. And it's a good example. We do a lot of live Zoom meetings with Nodder, our marketing director, and Ben, of course, our CEO, and even Ryan and Lisa and some good leaders that get on the board and make some money and give us good examples of what they do to recruit. But boy, when you're with I don't want to say this is a startup company, but in my mind, it really is. We're not even a year old yet. We've already got 600 and about 70 some odd thousand people that have already joined. They're positioned because we're going to have 3-4 million members and probably a lot more than that. And that's my opinion. But we're signing up about 3,000 to 7,000 people per day, and they're just getting their memberships warmed up. They buy products because they want to. Our products, they are not required to purchase. You don't have to purchase any product to get commissions here. Sure, you can make some bonuses. You can make some change if you do. But please don't think we're like a traditional, I hate to say it, MLM, but a multi-level marketed company with multi-level pay. If you look at it on paper and get out a calculator, it does look appealing. It's been appealing for 75 years. And Avon came and knocked it out of the park. Tupperware with way overpriced plastic bowls you put cereal in, and for some reason you have like leftover peas, and you put them in Tupperware and they stay in the fridge for 4 days, and your mom saves them like they're gold. Then 4 days later, okay, I saved the peas in an airtight chamber called Tupperware, and we're going to enjoy the peas that you guys hated 4 days ago. But I'm going to put maybe some whipped cream on them, and I don't know, maybe Hershey syrup, and we'll enjoy those peas in our $42 plastic bowl that Dad got pissed at because I bought from a Tupperware lady or a Tupperware guy. So there's a lot of good, bad, and ugly when it comes down to multi-level marketing, okay? Most people equate it to, I don't want to say cancer, but yeah, a piece of dog poop that you step in that's fresh by a Siberian husky. Yeah, I equate it to that. I love M&Ms, but when you put an L in the middle of M, it makes me sick. I'm not that guy. I don't like the product. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of good products. I take that back. But I can't stand a company that tells me, look, you got to buy our products for more than retail. You're not allowed to sell them in public. And if you do, we're going to probably boot you out of the company. And you're going to pretend that they're a good deal. Sure, they're probably pretty cool. But, if you're buying $10 shampoo for $27, and then you're going to go to your friends and family and embarrass yourself and ask them, can you please buy some of my shampoo for $10 more than it's worth? Because I just want to make money off you, Grandma. Is that okay, Grandma? And I promise I'll just dust your house, but will you please spend about $1,000 a year so that I can just mooch off you? And that's awesome, Grandma. And can I get Christmas presents and birthday presents from you too? And can you make me some more free cookies? And your grandma looks at you and she wants to get a fly swatter or a fanny paddle. And in her age group, she probably had a 2x4 too. And she'd like to kind of smack you tenderly, probably in back of the head, or give you one hell of a Babe Ruth swing with a 2x4, so it smacks your ass so hard that you literally go next door across the backyard fence. Okay, those days are gone with this company, and that's why you see me, Mr. Pink-Hatted Mama, and I see you there, Will. Thank you, amigo. Let's see, has an echo like in your, yep. Yeah, the echo part, I don't know how to get rid of that. And that's something that I'm going to have to work on the next video. But I noticed that I was recording, and I don't know if my microphone is overmodulated, but I don't know how to get that echo off. So, just pretend I'm in the bathroom. That's what I'll do. This is my very first video, if you're just tuning in, Will, where it's called OBS, and it's the biggest pain in the ass software that's free, to where you can show your screen live on YouTube or Facebook. And then you can also see yourself. I can wave at you. And then I see you live. Okay. And boy, it's a pain in the ass. But you know what? By tomorrow, I'm going to make a video and make it so easy. Because, gosh, these videos I watched how to make them. Oh my gosh, what a pain. So anyway, I'm hoping my screen will kind of go. And Will, if you don't mind being, I don't want to call you a guinea pig, but is my screen going up and down? Can you see this is my Facebook page. Okay, the next screen is going to be, okay, did my screen switch? Okay, that is my YouTube channel. There's my LiveGood page. And let's see, there's my capture page with the handsome guy in the blue shirt. Oh, let's see, there's GoDaddy. Okay, so, okay, great. Thanks, amigo. I'll figure this out. Yeah, the microphone, I don't know. Yeah, it was a little more ballsy and definitely more reverb, but I know you can hear me pretty good, but I'm sure I have a button. And boy, this will be, whoever invented it, my gosh, they probably are running, NASA. They make it so much harder than it needs to be. So anyway, when it comes down to LiveGood, you can make video like this where you're overmodulated and sound like you're in the bathroom. You can get some baby wipes. I wish I had some baby wipes. I could simulate me going to the bathroom because I'm sitting down right now, and I could get my cell phone out and play Candy Crush or maybe chess or checkers and sit here for an hour after I'm done and have a red ring around my ass for 5 hours afterwards. But I don't have to do that with LiveGood. They let me be myself, post when I want. Just be cool. You don't want to overextend the bull crap when it says join now and you're going to make this much. You never want to promise anything other than if you put some effort into this company, you're probably going to have a really good chance of finding other people that find it interesting if you do. Okay? I came here to this company to buy the products. I wanted super reds and super greens. I'm real worried about my cholesterol, my heart, my high blood pressure. I know when you get around 60, you got to worry about that, even if you're a runner or a hiker or a dieter or a guy that drinks water and wheatgrass juice. I mean, I remember Jim Fixx, I think. He was Mr. Exercise back in my days. He was like a marathon runner. He was on TV every day just promoting health. And then he had a heart attack. And then people that were smoking and drinking like Keith Richards of the Stones were like laughing at him going, well, how'd that go, Jim Fixx? He's like, you know what? Screw diet and exercise. You guys go have a Reese's peanut butter cup and call me in the morning with a chocolate milk for breakfast. But obviously, if you have some good products in your guts and you don't overeat and just do the best you can to diet, you're probably going to have a pretty good next 24 hours. And I've told this story many times. That's what one of my best friends told me many, many years ago. Just do your best, cut out sugar if you can, and maybe you can have a better 24 hours. You might not live forever. None of us, I don't think, do. But by gosh, if you can have a good 24 hours, one after the other, that's a pretty darn good thing. So when you think of LiveGood, you just got to think $9.95. Get somebody with 220s, get them to join. That's the affiliate fee one time. It's not every year. It's not annual. It's just two $20 bills, and that's it. And then from there, you can go ahead and purchase things for wholesale if you want to keep paying the $9.95 per month. Okay? A lot of people, they'll overcomplicate this, and they'll think old school. They'll think systems. They've got to buy magic potion software. You got to buy leads. You have to have a friend of a friend with experience. I recommend, if you can do video like I'm doing, or maybe the camera is faced the other way, and you can just walk around and just talk a little bit and tell everyone that you've never done it before. If you've never done a video, tell people. If you drop it, keep it in. Don't edit it. Don't start over. I think that's fun. If you sneeze during your video, so what? Everybody sneezes. Everybody starts somewhere when it comes down to broadcasting. Even Casey Kasem of American Top 40, he was probably a little shy guy. He was a little tiny guy. I bet he didn't roar like a lion through grade school and high school. Wolfman Jack, one of my favorites. I used to listen to him growing up in Santa Barbara. One of the sweetest, coolest dudes ever with the best image. I idolize Wolfman. He might have been way shy, but you can get over it. I think you guys can do it. And if you don't, believe me, guys, you can be so successful if you do 0.0 video. It obviously helps, but there's a lot of other people that are making a real good living, doing this thing called LiveGood, and they don't even have they've never even pressed record once on their cell phone or their, what's it called, webcam. I think what I do is I think I have my webcam and I have my microphone on at the same time. And I think I just identified it, Will, if you're still listening, because I'm looking at my microphone below and I've got my webcam on at the same time. And I think what it is I have two microphones. So anyway, sorry if this sounds obnoxious. I can't stop it right now for some reason here. But anyway, hopefully you can at least understand what I'm saying. So with LiveGood, when I joined, I just wanted the products. And when I joined as an affiliate, I really didn't take it serious. I'd say about 2 weeks goes by, and I called my friend Val, and not to call her a little guinea pig, but I said, is there any way you can be my first person to sign up? And then she did, and then I had a couple more. Then I made more video. Then I started smart-assing on Facebook. Then I started looking into artificial intelligence, where I go get leads that I email. I only use Gmail because I have a Gmail account. I Gmail to Gmail. I've got about 25 signups that way. I just find people that are into health and fitness and they just want to rock and roll. They're in current MLMs, which I like, because that means they'll know the power of the pay when it comes to the mighty MLM. But when they find out that our products are wholesale, not retail, and then they about poop their pants when they find out you do not ever have to buy any type of product. We don't even have auto pay for product. Every MLM I know, the first thing they do, they take your credit card and they lock you in for $100, $200, $300 a month. And they absolutely do not want you to cancel that. And if they do, there goes your rank. There goes your opportunity for whatever bonuses they pay. This company's not like that. They're like, hey, if you buy products, awesome, good for you. I hope they help your health. And if you do buy some, or if you're upline or downline, if everybody's buying some products, they are commissionable. How cool is that? And then, of course, if I sign up more people than my downline, which I usually do, we have an opportunity bonus called spillover. And if you keep your membership active of $9.95 a month, even if you don't sign up anyone, you'll still get a spillover of 2.5% of 9.95, which is a quarter. If you get two people, you have 2 lines of pay, which is 2 quarters, which last time I checked, I think is 50 cents. And everybody in your downline, if you just don't do nothing, you're going to get a bunch of 25 cents in your cup. And with me, I've got a couple people, I found it pretty darn easy to get 2 people. So I've been getting a whole bunch of quarters totaling 50 cents. Over the last I'm on month number 6, but I know it sounds confusing, but you know what? It's just, I don't want to say it's free money, but as long as you just spend $9.95 and buy products, let's just say every other month, because you don't use them that much, you're still earning money with this company. It's like a slow investment, like a checking account at a bank. They give you like 1%. If you keep your money in the bank for like 30 years, you make about $26. So, like $1 a year. With this company, I think it even pays more. You get 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. Dang, I got over 150 people in my front line. I got a total of 500. But boy, every time I get paid, it's mind-blowing. Because it's all based off organic, realistic income. Okay? Now, of course, I'm going to make more on some weeks and some months than the others, because I'm going to sign up a whole bunch of people one month. I might slow down the next month. Some of my downline might make some commissions because they opened up a health food store. Next month, they might just buy, I don't know, maybe $40 of products. And they're single, and that's plenty. $40 of products might last them 2 months. But that's cool. I got them in, and they're paying their $9.95, and they're getting some spillover from me. But I tell everybody, the goal, let's just get everybody and help everybody get a couple people, and let's get everyone making $50. Because if you spend $9.95 to, let's say, make $40. You put $10 in an ATM and 40, $50 comes out. Of course, you're going to stay in the company. It's free money. It's like, it used to be a tank of gas, but right now, my gosh, gas is almost up to $5 a gallon. I know in Europe they're paying about 8, I was told, but over here in America, when we're paying 4, we're like, okay, we get it. But when we're paying 5 again, it's just bullcrap. But, if you make an extra 40, $50 by just spending $9.95, and you got to remember this, our buddy Nick, he made a good point. The reason I started buying Super Reds and Super Grains is because it was saving me like 50, $60 a month. And I keep forgetting that. Because if you take, let's just conservatively say $50, times that by 12, it's almost like you're getting a little bit of a raise if you're working. But you got to equate that too. You're saving 50. It's 50 you can put in your pocket, and I can buy some crazy things like Lego. I can see my Adidas over my head. I see the white Superstar Adidas. The brand new Concorde just came out. There goes another $200. Dang Lego kits. God, they're insane. You almost got to sign up 50 people a day in LiveGood just to survive the Lego addiction, or mine anyway. But man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Tina, I can see you. I accidentally put 2 microphones on at the same time. So Tina, if you can hear me, will help me. I have my webcam microphone on, and I have my microphone below where I've got a little microphone below me. I don't know how to turn one or the other off. I'm looking at my screen right now, but I'm using brand new software called OBS. And I know it's probably reverbed. I just pretend I'm in the toilet echoing right now. That's how I look at it. So this is my very first, it's kind of like a demo little powwow. I like to go live at 9 at night because all my buddies on the other side of the planet, they're starting their day. It's 9 in the morning. And here it's not too late. There's plenty of people still up at 9 o'clock. So 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, guys, when you start getting people all over the world, and my biggest group is 12 hours ahead. So right now here in Utah, it's going on about 9:30. And, on the other side of the planet, life goes on. They're getting up, they're doing things, doing chores, maybe going to work. I just like to tell everybody, what's going on. If we have a meeting, do we have a live Zoom? If people catch my, these little chit chats, they're powwows. All right. I do some teachings, but I also just pep talk. And I just remind people that for $9.95, they have access to current products for wholesale. But guys, this company is going to be on par with an Amazon. That is the future. Okay. This is not going to be just protein powder. This is not going to be just vitamins and CBD oil and collagen. It's all going to be there. We're selling millions already, 11 million a month already. But boy, we're going to open up into other areas, other avenues. Just our neuropathy. God, every girl I know can't wait with our new Tropics. It's another health and wellness product. We're about a week or so away. I know we're going to probably pull in another million. This is my opinion. But man, when we open up new products and people buy, it stimulates your pockets with things called moolah. Here in America, moolah is money. It's change. It's cash. It's awesome. And I know that anyone who signed up in this company, it will stimulate and it will probably inflate your wallet. And it's because if you are an affiliate, you are a member, you do get commissions off people that buy products that they don't ever have to. Okay? We have 6 ways to get paid. And if you want to just learn about it, I tell everyone, I can sit here all day and explain the pay plan. People will forget 5 seconds after I say it. And I have a different way of explaining things. And a scientist does, and a rocket scientist might, and somebody from, I don't know, from Hawaii, they might be smoking some ganja. And they'll really tell you about the pay plan, right? But the best thing to do, go to livegood.com. And if you're in LiveGood, like my buddy Will here and Tina, I just tell everybody, just less is more. The great Tim, who's making 120 grand a month, he's said this all along. Try not to explain LiveGood too much, because even if it's a friend or a family member that'll give you some slack, you're going to over-explain it. And then you're going to explain yourself into a Herbalife, Nu Skin, Avon, Tupperware environment. And that is not what we are. I know we pay extremely cool like MLMs, but we're just not. We don't ever have to buy anything, okay? Just buy some stuff if you want to rock and roll and feel good. And when we start doing other avenues of product or service, if it fits your family, let's say we're into travel. Let's say we have an insanely a wholesale package for hotels or travel, or let's just say it could be, I don't know, Wi-Fi service. It could be, oh my God, there's so many things that you can buy for wholesale. It could be car tires. We could get some of the biggest chains in the world. You know, when we got 4 million people paying $4.95, why do you think Walmart is dominant? They're their own ecosystem. They're their own city. They don't answer to anybody. People come to them. It's a privilege to be on the shelves of Walmart, not the other way around. And boy, if you've noticed, China's not stupid. I'd say 90% of everything in Walmart's from China. And you know what they do? They say, well, okay, you got a car tire for 100? Well, we'll sell it to you. How about for 70? And it's the same tire. But it's just the golden rule. He with the gold rules and he with the most members sometimes can get a pretty good deal from a solo store across the street. I feel bad for, like, if you're just a nice convenience store and you are across the street from Walmart, I mean, that really sucks because most people are going to go, you know what, I can get screwdrivers, I can get some shoes for my kids, I need to pick up a couple pizzas and maybe some milk, and oh yeah, I need a dang screwdriver. Then on the way out, they usually have like a McDonald's or something, and then maybe a red box, and they're like, ah, hell, I want that DVD, I'm sick of streaming. I mean, Walmart's got like 6 things that they can buy in 6 different categories. All right. What LiveGood's doing is they're perfecting the membership. They've got it down to $9.95. It seems to work. I think I don't know if you call it luck, but from day one, it's been $9.95 and it seems to work. It's not 10. It's not $9.50. You know that there's always an advantage of saying $9.95 over 10. It's been this way forever. Even gasoline, which is so dumb. Gas is like $1.99.9999. I'm like, isn't that about $2? Yeah, but when people see $1.99.9999, they subconsciously think it's almost $1 cheaper. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess they do. I sure the hell don't. But I can't stand pennies. You can ask my friend Val. I throw them away. I think they're disgusting. I can't stand the brown, gooey, gross, blech. Sometimes I take ketchup. And if you rub ketchup on pennies, they're so shiny because that sodium just rots everything off. But if pennies were like brand new, I'd love them. But I can't stand pennies. And when something's like $1.97 and I've got to get 2 or 3 more pennies, oh, it pisses me off. I want to round things off to like $1.95, $2. You know? I like quarters. I don't even like dimes or nickels. I think quarters are the coolest. That's my favorite out of all the change. And 50-cent pieces are pretty tough. Susan B. Anthony's, those are kind of rare, but you get those now and then. But you got to think of LiveGood as it really is going to evolve into a massive powerhouse of wholesale goods. You've got to think of LiveGood as a Costco. And we all got to just own it. And it's a good thing because it's like somebody offered you the opportunity to join Amazon or Costco in the beginning, except the difference is if you join in the beginning and everybody that signs up after you has to only sign up for a Costco dealer or a membership under an affiliate, that is mind-blowing, you guys. Imagine that you couldn't go to Costco and get a membership by just showing up and going to somebody at Costco. Just imagine you standing outside of Costco. Someone comes up, well, looks like you've got I'm an affiliate shirt on. I'd like to go to Costco and pick up some camping gear, some clothes, some undies for my kids, some food, and I want one of those dang hot dogs on the way out. But they could only sign up for a membership to get into Costco under you. That's how LiveGood, that's, in my opinion, is the template. I've heard it now for months and months and months. The first thing that I asked is, what's the overall picture? What's the goal of LiveGood? Because I'm not here for a quick buck. I already make money. I don't need money. What I need is fun. I need a challenge. And I'm not getting on a ship until I know where it's going. And I want to know when it's going to get there. I want to know what the food is. I want to know if there's disco night. I want to know, does someone come in and turn my bed down in my cute little room and put a little mint on the pillow? I've been known to be a control freak. No one ever accused me of not being an alpha male. But hell yeah, when I become an affiliate, I'm like, okay, I can afford to piss away $40, but I can't piss away time. I can't get back time. Time is by far the most valuable thing to me at this point. Obviously, money is, friendship, health, but what can't you get back, honestly? You can go to Wendover and lose $100. You can earn it back. Maybe you can get a haircut and grow your hair back. There's a lot of cool things you can get back, but it is kind of sad, and I don't want to be depressing, but you really can't get time back. So I'm not going to waste my time on something that ain't fun, that ain't going to put a little change in my ring-a-ling-ling. Remember that song? I got a little change in my pocket going ring-a-ling-ling. I'm going to call you on the telephone, babe, to give you my thing. Or it's something. Okay, I think that's the dirty version. But keep your hands to yourself. That was a cool song, wasn't it? That's kind of how I think of LiveGood. I like a little change. I love fun. But man, I love goals. I like reaching goals. Just makes you feel cool, man. I've always felt like the underdog because I never really had an education. I got kicked out of high school. I got my diploma because I went to Master Academy and Valley and all these schools where you paid like $4 and they gave you a credit. I bought a Scooby snack and somehow they gave me a piece of paper. I got to take a drink. Hold on, I was laughing and I got a froggy in my throat. Sorry, guys, if you guys are watching the replay of this. I've got two microphones on at the same time, and I know it sounds like I'm in the bathroom. Just pretend I'm smoking in the boys' room. Well, boy, if you guys are signed up and LiveGood already, you guys are positioned, in my opinion, right before a tidal wave. And you're going to be on top of the tidal wave surfing like Kelly Slater, sucking them up Hawaiian style. There's nothing worse than joining something and that wave is already 20 feet to 26 miles down, and you're just sitting there on flat water. No offense, Amway. No offense, Avon. No offense, Herbalife. No one's running, going freaking out to the max, joining those companies. Most of the downline was made 30 to 50 years ago, and they have such an enormous downline that you kind of have to buy your own products, and everyone knows that. And right now, our company won't even allow auto pay. They won't even allow one credit card to pay for another person in the family. A husband and wife, they have to separate a credit card. If they don't have it, they can go to the bank. Takes a day or so, or you can go get it prepaid. But I appreciate that because then you can't stack. This company's not like, no, you're not going to pretend to join pet guinea pig. And then your kid who's probably 3 years old, they sign him up. And then the wife, of course. And then the daughter who's in college, she don't even know she's signed up. But before you know it, you got one credit card paying for 5 people. It's called stacking. Because if you have to have X amount of people signed up with volume, which is basically every MLM that I know, people are stacking. To me, it is. It's shady. It does sound illegal. I don't know if it's 100% illegal where you go to jail, but it's just tacky and icky. It's a big ick. And that's why when you say MLM, most people are burned out. And maybe a young kid, maybe a whippersnapper that's 14, 15, but anyone my age, anyone really 20 to 120, when you say MLM, no one jumps for joy, but they do when they see the pay plan. I jump for joy every Thursday because it's payday. I've never had a payday on a Thursday ever. Sometimes I guess if you get paid the 5th and 20th, it'll fall on a Thursday. But it's kind of cool that just every Thursday at noon, I know that if I go to my back office and see what my pay is, it's just kind of cool. So you'll know your pay And then it'll take like a 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. I just know that if I check my back office around noon, I can see what I made. And then later that night, I'll just go to my bank online and it's there. And then I go to my checking book. I still balance a checkbook, even though everything's online now. I still have just a normal, well, it's right here actually. Great state of Texas, I got this. But yeah, I like to balance my checkbook. I don't write checks, but I just like to balance it. It's kind of fun. It makes you feel good. The best part is when you have a ton of money at the end of the month, but then you go, oh crap, my bills, my cell phone, my rent, my warehouse, it's all due on the same day, the 1st through the 5th. So you're like, shit. But it's kind of cool, on that Thursday, you got a chunk of change coming your way. So that's one of the nice things. You get paid every week, and a lot of people, they dig that because they need that money. Even if it's $46 for the week, you're like, whew, good. I need that. I need that because it's my son's birthday party, and I can buy a lot of cake and decorations with that extra $45, or whatever. But with LiveGood, guys, I'm so happy if you're already signed up. I know Tina will if you guys are listening. What a great decision. I've got a handful of people that might come in tomorrow. Time will tell. I don't beg anyone to do it. I just think, hey guys, if you got $49.95, let's just get you in. And if you got $9.95, let's just simmer, man. This is like a beautiful steak. We're not going to like roast this bitch in 10 minutes. We're going to make this thing cook for days. It's going to be so soft that when they hand you those ribs, don't you like those little baby back ribs and the meat it's so soft and tender, it just falls off those little riblets. Or those little mini cows. There's the big beef ribs. I always thought the little baby ribs were just like little tiny little cows. They're just mooing, going, okay, you can have my ribs. I'm gonna go now be milked by the milkman. I didn't know where those little beef ribs were from until I was about 52. I think it was about 3-4 years ago. Went to that Texas Roadhouse and they go, no, these are they're piglets. I'm like, I'm not eating pig guts. What are you talking about? Bacon's from where? Sausage what? And then I won't even get into other parts of a pig, but my gosh almighty, those tasty little oinkers. So getting back to LiveGood, if you're in it like Tina and Will, you guys, what I do is I just like to say, people, go to my capture page. I'll just use mine for example. Go to joincory.com. And in Tina, what is it? It's a join Tina. Is it jointinach.com? If I remember right, and Will, Bill, I don't know what your capture page is, but Will, if you haven't done this is what I tell everybody. Just go to like a GoDaddy and get a domain name. Like today I got my buddy joinjeffmiddleton.com, and it's easy. Jeff knows his name. He's barely younger than me, but for some reason since the 60s, Jeff has completely memorized his name. And when people go, Jeff, what are you doing now? And even if Jeff don't have a business card, he can go, hey guys, you know what? I'm going to over-explain and get confused and probably make it sound way more complicated. But if you guys don't mind, just go to joinjeffmiddleton.com. And with Tina, it's Tina LG. That's right. Thanks, Tina. Join Tina LiveGood. I'm sorry. I was looking at your name when I said that. But yeah, in Tina's case, jointinalg.com. All right, LiveGood. Most people, it's like, oh, okay, LiveGood. But if she makes a business card, I told Jeff, that's what I do. I just go to Vistaprint, and mine are simple. I bought a pleasewatchvideo.com, and that's what I did. I don't put LiveGood in anything really. The only thing why is because, and this is what's going to happen, and I'm sure that I've lost a lot of people that have signed up in other people's group, and good for them. There's millions more that will sign up in all of ours. But if you say, hey guys, I'm in LiveGood, you should check it out. Well, guess what they do? They go to Google, they go to YouTube, they look for reviews, and if they don't really remember your capture page and they're like, hey, who's that long-haired guy that wears pink mama hat, or was it pinkmama.com, or was it Live Great? Yeah, I think it was livegreat.com, or, but if people search LiveGood, you're going to obviously have competition. There's other people that are affiliates that will gladly have them sign up. And once they sign up, there's really, I mean, you can undo it, but fair square. If someone signs up underneath you, or if someone signs up against, I don't know, signs up with someone else, that's just how it is. But there's plenty more guys. Don't worry about one person. But that's why I don't really put LiveGood in my domain name. So Tina, that's good, because LG, that could be LiveGood. It's that big company at Best Buy. Or is that LG? Yeah, isn't that LiveGood? I think whatever, but I don't know, man. I'm just drifting here with all sorts of inaccurate information. But sometimes I don't even bring up the name LiveGood. It's like bringing up Avon. People are like, okay, the products are okay, but I'd rather have MAC. If you're going to talk makeup, I know most girls, when I hear them talk about MAC or Jimmy Choo's, if you're going to a really sexy event, and you want to just look badass, and someone goes, hey, you guys want to go to Payless? Because you know what? I mean, even if we lose the shoes at the end of the night, they're only like $14. But they look like Jimmy Choo's. And everyone wants the Jimmy Choo. Isn't that the red ones where the bottom of the soles are red? Okay, and those are cool. I think that's a good idea. If there is a Jimmy Choo, I don't know the background of that company, but yeah, putting the red soles, that's badass. Every time I see girls with badass shoes and they're red underneath, I'm like, they're probably Jimmy Choo's, but it could be Payless. I don't even know if Payless is still around, but if Payless was smart, come up with ones that are similar with red soles, and hell, if they're $14, they probably make more money than Jimmy Choo's, because it's kind of like LiveGood. Everybody can afford $9.95, because most people you're talking to have internet. They have cell phones that are probably $1,000. They're looking to better their lives. Okay? They want to earn some extra money. And usually, extra money, you need an extra $100 to $500 to $1,000 to $5,000. But, when it comes down to, God, I can't afford $9.95. Some people can. But I'd say 95% of those you're going to talk to, or at least maybe talk to like this, or post to on it could be, let's say, Facebook, or maybe an email, if you guys use artificial intelligence. I send out about 150 emails a day. And I always get tire kickers going, what do you got going on there, Cory? I go, just watch the video, nothing to buy. And then what do you got going on? Because I only email other people that are currently in MLMs, because they can't wait for me to get a hold of them. They never get mad. My gosh, when you're in an MLM, you know how desperate you are for anybody on this earth, even a cheetah. Even like a monkey swinging around at Hogle Zoo. If a monkey picked up the phone and accidentally dialed their number, they would totally try to make a monkey at Hogle Zoo sign up in their downline. It's just because MLM to me is desperation. It's just like, why do you think used car salesmen have the worst reputation? Or like going in the mall and you got those weird people, they're usually like 45-year-old guys that work at the mall selling cologne that smells like Pennzoil. I mean, I used to go to Fashion Place Mall with a smile on my face to go to the Lego store. And when I have to walk there, I've got to go by like 5 guys working at the mall, and they're like my age. It's like, we're like at Fast Times at Ridgemont High, wasn't everyone working at the mall like 16 to 18, maybe up to 20? But my gosh, I go to the mall, there's like guys with silver beards running after me, ready to tackle me, because they want to sell me a cell phone cover or a vacation plan, or they want to spray me with cologne. Like, hey, handsome, you just stay over there. You come spray that crap on me, I'm going to go buy the Concord Lego kit tomorrow. You're going to have half that Concord up your ass, and the other ass is going to be coming out your mouth trying to land. Weird. There's some weird shit at the mall, right, kids? But you don't have to be that way with LiveGood. Just invite people to the video, the capture page, and let Ben explain the situation. Let him take the pressure of people going, ooh, hell no, I'm not into this. We're friends, but no, I'm not into this at all. I hate these types of companies. And it's cool. Just move on. You don't have to beg anyone to do this. Not one person I begged to join. Everyone at the end of the day is like, you know what, I can afford this. I think that through proper training and advice and just maybe sitting for a couple weeks and seeing what I do and other people, you guys will get good at one thing. And then you'll get good at two things. And like I tell everyone this, you don't need 1,000 people. The way that our pay is, it's not 1,000 people and you get only $1 one level deep and that's it. You got to recruit 5 million people to make $40. You need one maniac like me to sign up underneath you. And I tell this almost every day, but my upline guy just off me makes $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Just me. And he's got 230 people just directly underneath him and 2,500 below that. Out of that 2,500, 500 of them are mine. So relax when you think, okay, how can I hustle? God, I work and I got stuff to do with the kids and man, I got to do all this other life. The life's getting in my way. How do I post as much as Cory, or how do I do emails of intelligence and like, oh my God, I have to write a Harvard type of essay to get people to join? I so don't believe that. The more I have fun and just talk like we're buddies, I have way more success like this. I don't say Pythagorean theorem and the theory of relativity times pi equals an exponential calculus type of result. No one gives a shit. Everyone's like, how much is that collagen? Because if it makes me rock and roll, good. How much is that orgasmic coffee Cory talks about? I like coffee and I like the word orgasmic. Okay, I can't even spell it or say it. But people, they want to know the benefits. They want to have fun. Why do you think Jimmy Buffett was a billionaire? That is 1,000 million. He wore kickback parrot Hawaii bad shirts. You know, you go to Hawaii or some vacation, you go to the gift shop, you always see that shirt. Jimmy made fun of it. He never wore shoes. I hate shoes too. I'm barefooted 99% of my day. And he'd come out in like khaki shorts. And he had that big old mustache. He'd play just really fun, kind of island type, sing-along, beer-drinking, barbecuing music. I don't know if he's like folk rock, acoustic rock, pop. I mean, no one had a better image than Jimmy, in my opinion. Just laying out, getting a tan. You know those congos, you know, dong dong ding ding dong dong dong. When you go on a cruise, it has that high pitched like xylophone type. I love that. Whenever I hear just do 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 ding dong ba bang ding dong, I just think, oh, I'm on a cruise. I'm getting off on an island. They're going to want to braid my hair. Someone's going to come up and want me to buy marijuana because the way I look, it's a given. and then I'm going to work on my tan. I'm going to have an umbrella and something. You know, usually it's iced tea with triple, like 5 lemons. I'm addicted to lemons, that's for sure. Ask any waiter that's ever served me at a restaurant. But that's how I think I live good. Well, you can see my logo behind my face here. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's software that I'm doing. But yeah, if you guys want to steal that, go ahead. Don't steal it. Just go to my Facebook page. Just go where that LiveGood island is and hit right click and just save it and upload it if you guys want to. I built it myself. It's perfectly centered on a home computer. And when you go to a cell phone, I built the LiveGood logo up high so that when you have like an iPhone, for example, or a Samsung, the LiveGood is perfectly above your head. It's not buried. It's not covered. But yeah, I mean, I'll make 10 of those. I got really good. I mean, it's called PixLR. It's like PLXR, like Plexer or whatever, but it cost me a couple bucks. I love playing with it. But man, I am a maniac. I can build such cool stuff on that. It's addicting. I can screw off half the day with the darn thing building banners. But hey, you guys need 10 made? Get a hold of me. If you guys are in my group, great. If you guys aren't in my group, I don't care. I'll upload a whole bunch of logos if it helps you guys. It just makes me known as someone that's going to contribute and help. Okay, that's a good image. I want to be the Jimmy Buffett of LiveGood. That guy's cool. He helps everybody out. And you know what? If you need some advice in my upline or downline or my sideline doesn't really help, that's okay. Because nowhere when you sign up for LiveGood does it say you absolutely have to answer and do everything for your downline or your upline or your sideline or your waistline. Okay? And there's so much information out there just on how to do things on YouTube. I mean, even if no one ever spoke, if there was a policy at LiveGood where we're not allowed to do video or Zoom calls, we're still going to be successful because there's so much video and advice. Gosh, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? It's really, there's always a video on there. I make a lot of videos like that because it gives me views, and I like the money that YouTube pays me. It's really good. So the more how-to videos I do, the more money that LiveGood and YouTube pays me, and it's awesome, man. It's good to make money like that. It makes you feel good that you're helping someone, but there's no doubt about it. When you get a chunk of change, and YouTube pays every 30 days, so yeah, once a month. It's nice to get paid for helping. You feel like a teacher, I guess, is what it comes down to. But I can be barefooted in paradise in a shirt and a pink hat. I don't have to dress up and go to school to teach some kids that I'll probably want to throw pizza at during lunchtime. So, but with LiveGood, it's an opportunity. It's very affordable. If you start posting, the reason why I encourage everyone to post, it's not that you're going to get a sign up in 5 seconds. It's that you're going to get a little bit cracking. It's like, I don't have a hammer, but I have my scissors that I cut all my sleeves off. Let's just say this is a little hammer and you're inside a shell. You're just kind of going tap, 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 tap. Man, I'm shy. I'm not going to do video, but man, I don't want to do anything really interesting, or I just want to be a billboard besides the freeway. I just don't want to really ruffle, and my image is kind of like a little old lady from Pasadena, and I don't know. Cory's kind of a smartass. You can tell he was a dick from age 2, which I was. If my mom was on here, she'd go, yeah, by 2nd grade. Oh, yeah, he was a handful. I got booted out of that was the first time I got suspended in grade school. It's pretty pathetic, but hey, a man's got to talk and show off for cute girls. You can't blame a girl or a guy for chasing those pretty girls in any grade, as long as you're the same age. Disclaimer there. So, but I just want everyone to, I'm in this little box. See this little square I'm in right now? See, oh man, oh, dang, like, God, I can't get out of this box. That's what I want you guys to get out of, all right? Kind of go about 2 or 3 inches over to the left, maybe go up a little bit. Get out of this box and dare to have a little fun. Be daring to talk about your life a little bit. Hobbies, music, no matter what, someone's going to go, I'm into that too. I'm into LiveGood. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I love Legos. And tell you what, I have plenty of people that go, what is that hanging on your wall? Is that a yellow Ferrari? Why do you hang them on the wall like fish? And I go, well, why not? I'm out of space, to be honest. I got 39 shelves in this studio filled with Legos. And I don't know where I'm going to put the Concorde. The Concorde just come out, and it's big and it's massive, and I'm going to have to somehow build an assembly because I'm going to hang it. I've got a Lego SR-71 right above me, and I've got Kurt Russell from Escape from New York. His name is Snake Plissken. It's my favorite character. He's on top of the SR-71 with a gun pointing it. He's fighting crime, riding an SR-71. That's awesome. I'm the only one in LiveGood that probably would boast about that. But it gives me pizzazz. It makes me stick out. It makes me creepy. I don't think they're ever going to let me host the Thursday and Friday Zoom meetings. And what a loss, because I can wake some shit up on a Friday. Friday at noon, Eastern, put me on for 5 minutes. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it'll happen. Stranger things have happened. You've heard that phrase. But anyway, guys, just do your best with LiveGood to identify what your goal is. If you want to make money, then you just got to get out a calculator and go, okay, if I want to make $5,000 a month, obviously I'd like to make, I don't know, maybe $500 to $1,000 commission on product. And maybe I'd like to make, let's say, I don't know, maybe can I make $1,000 just on signups organically every, can I get one sign up a day? $25 times 30. Let's just say 30 is the average month. I know some have 28, 29, and 31. But $25 times 30, maybe I can get one sign up a day. Because I am, and a lot of other people are. And some days I won't get any, and then one day I'll get three. But at the end of the day, after I average out 30 days, it's like, okay, I'm getting one a day. Yeah, but you're posting a lot of video and you're chatty, and it's like, you know what? There's so many people. Do you realize that 90% of our leaderboard, no one even knows who the hell they are? I mean, they see their names, but they've never done a Zoom. They don't post. They're not on YouTube. I know every single person on YouTube and LiveGood. This is my favorite hangout. Facebook, I mean, you have to search for that. But you got to realize 90% on the leaderboard, the top 200, let's say, they're nowhere on video. Okay? So they don't kind of rely on a personality. But, what they probably do is they post on like Instagram, social media. They might have blogs that they maybe had a head start on. They talk about recipes or I don't know. There's a million scenarios. I could go on for 5 hours about what if. But the best thing to do is just look in the mirror and go, I'm a male, I'm a female, I'm a mom, I'm a mechanic, I'm a maniac, I love rock and roll. Just, what kind of image are, if you ask your daughter, your son, or your best friend, it's like, hey, when you think of me, tell me in about like 30 seconds, what's just the basics? And you're like, okay, well, that's my image. I like that. If your best friend or your mom or your pet cat or something tells you a little bit about yourself and you agree, then that's probably the image that I would just be yourself. Don't change. Don't fake it to make it. Don't dress up. Don't try to be different. I can see if you want to make your makeup if you're a girl, or guys, if you want to sit in a chair and just relax by yourself. Because I know it's embarrassing when you start doing recordings like this. It's embarrassing. Even if it's your kid or your husband or wife or best friend, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go in the garage and just sit behind my car. Because you'll see even our leaders, they're shy. Or I don't know if it's shy, but their comfort zone. And I get it because I've been in broadcasting forever. But if you are embarrassed to speak in front of people, join the crowd. I think most people start out that way. And that's okay. Because like I said, 90% of the leaderboard, I've never even seen them anywhere on YouTube or on a video. Couple do Thursday, Friday Zooms. Couple do like some nice training things. Some of our top 10, like Ed and Eric and I can't remember their names now, Jeff and Rob. Let's say 25 people. You will see them on Zooms. You'll see them on some maybe some TikToks talking. You'll see some maybe people do some Facebook. And, of course, the mighty YouTube. I do both. I like to do Facebook, and I love to do YouTube, and I love Zoom calls. If anyone wants me to, if there's like 4 people that want to chat, I mean, they're not going to be an hour. Like when I do my chit chats like this, these videos are for people that are sitting back and just maybe dusting or cleaning, and they just listen. They don't need to watch. This is for somebody that might be taking a tram or a train like in New York, the subway. And they don't want to have their phone out necessarily where someone can come up and steal it. But they just put their phone in their pocket. And most people have Bluetooth, like one of those little ear things. And they'll just sit and listen. That's why I don't do a lot of video that really shows stuff. If it's a how-to, yes. When I do how-to videos, I love to show exactly what I'm doing. But when I do a little chit-chat like this, these are more designed just to listen. Just get comfortable. Just listen to a voice. And coming from a different angle, a different perspective. I've got a 6-month now. I'm going on month 6. So I got kind of a 6-month head start if you're just joining. And I can tell you what I've seen and done and what other people are doing. I can make some video, what are those called? Covers for Facebook. I can give you ideas how to, get a business card. For $20, they just come to your house. You don't have to go to a print store and get a babysitter. And before you know it, you're like, oh my God, getting business cards, what a pain in the ass. Go to vistaprint.com, get something badass, cut the corners, do this, get glossy matte, whatever. $20, get a big old box, they'll last you probably, well, unless you're a maniac and go to drive-ins in the mall and hand them out. That'd be kind of cool, though, to see what would happen. But just take baby steps. Let's just think Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the big ones. I can't stand all of them, to be honest, except for Facebook. Instagram's okay, it's pictures, but if I didn't have a business, I could care less about Threads, Twitter, TikTok, Snap, what's it called, Snap-on, or whatever the hell the kids are doing, and MySpace. Long live Tom, but MySpace is long gone. But I tell everyone, if you don't mind video, the no-brainer is YouTube. It's free, and do the best you can. And if you have to go to Fiverr.com, if you got $5, have somebody make you like a 30-second video that explains LiveGood. It's a transition where there's an island, and then it talks about freedom and access to wholesale, $9.95. Don't talk about like, oh, we have magnesium and is scientifically the best on planet Earth. Talk about the benefits. When you see that island in back of my big giant head, can't you just imagine if you were sitting there on a lounge chair, ice cold drink, your favorite food, like let's say fruit, someone coming up and serving you, and it's just, God, there's no one there. People, for some reason, they're just doing other shit, and man, you've got like this quarter mile and the wind blowing. It's like 85. It's warm on your skin. You're on the equator, so when you go to Hawaii, you tan so deep, it's unbelievable. And you're just sitting there, smelling good, feeling good. That's what, that's what sells this company, is the freedom, is the experience. And if you can save an extra $100, because like I said, I keep forgetting, when I buy Super Reds and Super Greens and all that stuff, I'm saving about $50 of what I was doing it for 2 or 3 years. Once I heard that doctor talk about super beets, for some reason he got me like within three times listening to this guy. I'm the doctor of this. I have performed thousands of open heart surgery. I know my shit. If you don't take this super beets, you're going to die by midnight. And I'm just like, oh shit, I better buy some super greens. And then I'd have a taco and an energy drink while taking super beets. And then I came aboard this company. And then I gave myself a $50 raise per month. And I never thought of that until Nick. So Nick, if you ever watch this, thank you, buddy. So if you join my group, what I can bring to the table, and Tina and Will, if you guys are still listening, because this is important. I don't stress this enough. If you join TinaLG.com, my best buddy Jeff Middleton, join JeffMiddleton.com. If you join me, you guys have 100% access to free education. All right? And I sent all this to you, Tina and Will, and tell your daughter Brittany and everyone else. But when I send you that letter welcoming you to the LiveGood family, it'll say, please go to the Job Free Revolution and get yourself a username and a password. And I can see if you guys do it or not, because my downline's right there. So if I see Tina, Will, Brittany, at least you got your username and password. And some of my success of getting people, I dare say half, is they always say the same thing, to be honest. They just say, I feel like you're going to be there every day. You're not going to not do LiveGood anymore and some other opportunity comes. Or I'm going to sell my downline. Because believe it or not, I have people offering, they want to try to buy me out. They want to buy into my downline. They want into my $500 deal. Every week, I got 12 million views. I got 33,000 subscribers on YouTube. Every week, I got somebody trying to buy out my YouTube channel. And I'm like, no, I'm lucky enough where I don't need money. What I need is people to have an experience. We all go to Hawaii and work on our tans. I teach through my channels, and I've got to have a purpose when I get up. If I don't have a purpose or a value, I see where people get depressed and go, well, what's the point? My God, I get up, I work all day, I shit once, I pee 3 times, I'm sick of TV. Is there got to be more to life, And you got to watch it when you get to that level, because then your life gets real. But man, I'll tell you what, if you got like friends, family, purpose, extra money, crazy amounts of money. Damn, life's pretty darn fun, I think. Just me speaking, just saying, as they say. That's how I want everybody. I'm a social guy. If I play volleyball, I don't want to play by myself. If I'm hanging out on the beach, I want disco cranking. I want to get up and freak out and show dolphins what I do. I'm sick of watching dolphins. I'm going to show dolphins what I do. I don't have a tail anymore. I was probably a dolphin. And my tail fell off, and now I walk upright, I pee upright, I sit down and wipe my ass with baby wipes. I want the dolphin to go, shit, that guy's pretty advanced. Because at SeaWorld, they always watch us do shit. I'm like, no, you guys sit down. I'm going to show you what I do. But I want 10 other people doing it with me. So, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm a smart ass. I know Bill and Tina and anyone else watching me that knows me, they know my personality pretty good by now. I scare the shit out of people on the other side of the planet. My biggest group's like, oh my. It's like, do you act that way in public? And I'm like, no, I act worse. I'm a attention whore. But anyway, all right, guys. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully you guys are starting work over there, having a good experience and making money. And yeah, like I said, starting tomorrow, I'm going to do a lot more how to do this and how to do that. I want to come up with just steps. I'm not going to come up with a system where you got to join all this shit and configure, and I baffle you with bull poop. So I make money with affiliate fees, and then at the end of the day, you're like, well, I just spent another $100, but now I'm more confused than ever. But at the end of the day, remember, just invite people to watch the movie. If you're in LiveGood, it's provided to you for free. LiveGoodTour.com/ whatever your username is. Just invite people to watch it. That's what I've done to almost reach platinum. I talk like this, I shoot the shit, but at the end of the day, I'm like, guys, I really don't have anything else to do except say, please watch the video. And I can tell if you watched it or not. So if someone wants to get a hold of me again and say, hey, can you answer me this? And I just go, God, you know your name. I can see you didn't even watch the video. And if you don't watch the video, wonder if you join, and I make $25, but wonder if you ask me 7,000 questions. And then I kind of get pissed off because you're not really trying. You want to be spoon-fed and you want to be held and coddled like a baby, and I get it. I want to do that. But at the end of the day, you're going to feel pretty cool if you set up your own little your own little thing, and you recruit or just talk, or just maybe you can do a video like this. Maybe you can do email. Maybe you can do the artificial intelligence. That's mind-blowing. I got a computer right now that's posting blogs. I don't write them. My computer does. It's a perfect blog. It can pass any spelling bee, any Harvard test. All of them are different. I can tell the AI, make 3 pictures of this Hawaiian type environment. Talk about LiveGood in 641 words. And I want 3 areas of that blog to lead to my capture page, where people can just watch the video of Ben talking and they sign up. My AI does that automatically while I'm sleeping, and it posts wherever I tell it to. And it'll answer too. I might be an AI right now. This might just be AI Cory. Why do you think Hollywood's on strike? Because right now the computers can take the face of Tom Cruise or myself or anybody, and it can put you in background scenes. It can make you look like you're talking. Maybe you're not the star like Tom Cruise when he's in the cockpit Maverick, but you know what? If you go and look at AI examples, it looks pretty real. And I know the future is going to probably just get certain angles of the head and the face and the body, and I can see them producing a whole movie that's probably 90% that looks pretty darn good of your favorite actor, who might even have passed away 10 years ago. That's why Hollywood's on strike. That's one of their main bitch and moans, is like, hey, this AI, it's not cool you film me once and then you use my image 7,000 times. So I don't blame Hollywood. I love movies and shit, but the bad part is Stranger Things, Cobra Kai, Wednesday, all these just awesome series that I love to watch. They're going to be now probably 6 months to a year down the road now, which kind of sucks. But anyway, welcome to Hollywood. Someone once said that. Okay, guys. all in this feed. Tomorrow, any live feed I do is recorded, and I put them on my YouTube channel. Below every single YouTube video, I have my Facebook link, I have my contact information, and I have my YouTube channel. Okay, so just remember, even this, what I'm doing right now, is being recorded. Once it's done, it goes right to YouTube. Okay, but what I think you'll enjoy is if I start doing the how-to and I show the screen, that's where you're like, okay, you know what? Okay, it's on Facebook. Oh, crap, Cory's posted 50 times. Where's that? You guys just bookmark my Facebook channel, and it's right there for you to pause, go back, and that's the nice thing. And, you know, what I'll do is, you know, can you guys see my screen? Like right now, you'll see, like, there's my what's it called? YouTube channel. Okay. Then you see, like, there's, you know, and I'll just go, hey, guys, if you'd like, please go to your LiveGood website. And then I'll just look over and say, okay, you see where it says, how about, oh gosh, how about, where's it at? See where it says webinar schedule. And I'll say, guys, if you want to see live webinars about how to recruit on Thursday, Friday are statistics, gossip, sales, and leaders giving some advice. How about Monday, where we talk about new products? And I just go, guys, just go right there. Webinar schedule. If you're in LiveGood, it's right there. You guys just copy, paste, or bookmark. Okay, it's the same frequency, the same link, the same exact bat channel, as they say. And that's it. You know, my team, when you start getting a bunch of people, you hit my team. I can't show this because it's a personal information, but it's just fun. I love to do how-to videos, and that's where they are designed to watch, okay? And other than that, God, LiveGood, it's a very simple website, I'll tell you that, okay? It's pretty cool. But other than my double mic, sorry about the overmodulation. I know it's going to be annoying. It sounds like I'm in the bathroom behind a stall. It's like, yeah, that's a little echoey or reverb, but somehow I've got two microphones. I got my webcam microphone on, and I have an accessory microphone on that's right off camera. And when they're both on, it's causing a reverb effect. So I'll work it out, man. I'll have to work it out. It's my fault if it sounds a little weird. So, okay, kids, I guess I'm done. I'm going to have some cereal, and it's not good to eat. What time is it? Ain't too late, right? You could have a bowl of cereal at 10. I don't think, is that illegal? Do I have to go to jail for a day or two if I don't know what, you know, I got these Fruit Loops, and I have rice checks. And even though one sounds healthier than the other, when you look at the back of Cocoa Pebbles, Rice Chex, Wheaties, doesn't Wheaties sound like the best? They have sugar and calories just as bad as Cocoa Pebbles. So when you eat sugary crap at night, and you have diabetes, high blood pressure, a tummy that looks like you're due, it's because you're eating like me. Now don't do that. Take Super Reds, Super Grains. I want you to run 12 miles and only drink water. Oh, yeah, and exercise and don't overeat. Now, do as I say, not as I do. I think, hasn't every parent said that 50,000 times? So, okay, guys, thanks for the demo, and Will and Tina and anyone sees the replay of this. This is the first time I've used this software called OBS. So hopefully you can see me. I just made a little rectangle of me on the bottom right, and then hopefully you can see my screen. And I know you can hear the audio, just it's fed back. So, but yeah, thanks you guys. I know this wasn't the best video, but this is the first time I've ever done this on this software. So it's the guinea pig factor. Someone has to kind of see the first mess. Okay, well, Tina, and let's see, Will and Bill, and anyone else. You guys have a good night. And if you're on the other side of the planet over there, you guys rock and roll over there, okay? And keep in touch. All right, join Cory.com. That's my capture page. And it's TinaLG.com. That's her capture page. My best buddy, join JeffMiddleton.com. And sign up underneath those guys. They'll get a kick. They need some sign-ups. So, all right, I'm out of here. And I hope that when I click off, it turns off, because I've never turned off this software. I just realized I hit start, but now I can't find a stop button. So if I'm here for 10 minutes picking my nose and and looking at my screen dumb, like I'm dumb and like a deer in headlights. Okay, well, I see a red end. I'm just going to hit end, and I hope it does. So, okay, guys, you have a good night or a good morning. We'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye.